What's going on, everyone? Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal. Right now we are headed to a storage unit to give an estimate for a junk removal and a move. He said that there's some stuff in there they were trying to sell online. They couldn't sell it. They're just going to get rid of it. It's some artwork, some decor, like a 4-foot statue or something, and some other things along those lines. And then they want to move the remaining stuff from this storage unit to one a little closer to where I live, and asked if I could just do it all together. And I said, of course. As long as you understand there's no insurance for the moving, then absolutely. I'm also curious as to whether or not the stuff he was selling is like nice, or if it's stuff they think is nice, and that's when they tell you like, yeah, this is good stuff, by the way. And it's like, I'm sure it is. I'm still going to charge you the same amount though. So we're going to go check that out. I'm going to try to book the junk removal today and then move another day because I already got my trailer with me. And then afterwards, we're going to be going to a 3rd-story condo building to pick up a full-size mattress. The client put it out of her front door earlier this morning, and HOA said that you can't do that. So she gave me a call and said, I have to get this out today. And I said, not a problem. I'm actually already going to be in that area, so I'll come by between so-and-so time. It's going to be a minimum pickup. She did inquire online, which means that she gets a $20 discount. I don't normally do it for minimum pickups though, because it's already such a low profit margin, but I am already going to be in the area. It's a full-size mattress. I don't even need my mattress bars. I could probably just carry it. So I might give it to her. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to another storage unit to clean up the remaining trash after they had cleared out what they wanted to keep. So lots of storage units lately. But we're pulling in right now. All right, so we got that job. We're going to do the junk removal right now, and then the move tomorrow. This is what the unit is. Like I said, not a lot. It's literally just this right here. This is the junk removal. This is the move. So we got 2 speed packs, and I'm basically going to load it up with a lot of this small miscellaneous stuff. And then the bigger, wider pieces we'll probably bring up the mattress bars with and just throw them in there, because this isn't going to fit in a speed pack. And this is like a big mirror. So that's probably what we're going to do. Try to get out here pretty quick though. And then I told him tomorrow I can come by and do the move. And that'll probably be like a 2-hour job start to finish. And I found a blanket over by the elevator on a cart, and there's nobody else here. So I snatched it. That is it. Everything is cleared out. Went ahead and did the cart instead of the mattress bars, only because those 2 boxes were thicker, and that's probably going to kill the mattress bars. So, by the way, the reason the big box went on top instead of the bottom, because normally you want to go up in like a pyramid, is because I don't know if it'll fit through the elevator doors. But in case it doesn't fit, we put it on top so it's easy to take off. So we're going to go ahead and lock up the storage unit. I took a picture before and I took a picture after, especially in this kind of scenario where only half the unit goes. If anything were to go missing, they have an after picture before I left. So it's just a good way to kind of help secure yourself. I also do this in the event whenever we're cleaning out units that aren't going to be used again. We take a picture afterwards in case, because these units are usually unlocked at that point. So if anyone else were to go in and chuck all their trash while walking out because they're moving, you can't come back and say that we left the trash there. It's clear that on our after picture, that's the way we left the unit. So good way to protect yourself there. All right, that job is done. Took half hour, give or take. It was basically a quarter truck. It looks like 3/8, but the speed packs actually take away space. So I always, unless it's like a full load or a clean out, I always take that into account and I'll do the true spacing because they sit up on a dolly, which takes out like 6 inches. They don't fit perfectly inside the edges. Like there's space on the sides. So like I sit some things in there, but still, it's not perfect. I could have squeezed that into a quarter of a truck without trying. So that's what I charge them for, which is a little over $200. Tip me $31. Cool. And I'll see him tomorrow afternoon to do the move. So we're basically just gonna, when we're done with that job tomorrow, we're just gonna go dump or donate and then come here and grab this stuff and go. And, I told him before, I was like, the same thing I did today with the speed packs, I'm gonna do for your move tomorrow, so it'll be quick. So 2 hours tomorrow, probably be like $175 as payment. And then that's that. So we're gonna give this lady a call. I told her I'd give her about a half hour ETA. She's like 10 minutes down the road, so we'll see if she's ready or not to go right now. It is really hot outside. My truck says it's 98 degrees, and I'm sure that's not humidity. It's not like the feel rate. It's just the heat. So it's probably closer to like 110. That's what it's been like all summer long. Like when I was in high school in 2012, my senior year, I know I'm young. My senior year, during cross country, one of the summers, or actually I guess that's track season. I don't know. I don't remember. We were always running distance. One of the summers, there was like a week-long spread where it was like in the low hundreds that whole week. And it sucked to run in. It was not fun. Even our coach was like, I'm going to be driving around on my bike, because he would drive his bike next to you as you're dying and breathing hard. And he was like, why are you breathing so hard, boys? Breathe. Like, I'm tired. And he would give us water every like couple of miles so we don't pass out and die. But yeah, like last year, and this is when I was still doing moving, we had a record high heat wave for like a week and a half. So like it's always hot in Florida, especially in summertime. But we had a record high heat week. And I remember it because it sucked. This year, we've had a record high summer. The whole, like since like the end of May up until now, we've had record high days for the whole summer. It's been like in the high 90s every single day, which doesn't include Florida's humidity, which makes it feel, and I think the average has been 108 for like the whole summer. I think one of those days I was doing a side job and the feel like temperature was like 118 or something, which sucks, especially with humidity. Like we talked about this a couple of videos ago and some of you agreed with me in the comments. Thank you. Humidity sucks. Florida sucks. I'm going to move to North Carolina one day. But we're going to head off to this job. It should be even faster than what we just got done doing. And I will see you guys there. Boy, this is a small elevator. It says a Fulls, but from where I was, it looked like a Queen, so we'll see. All right, so that job is done. Job itself took like 2 minutes, but I was talking with the client for like 25 minutes. What the hell is that thing? That's weird. We were just chatting about random stuff. But right now we are pulling up to my storage unit to drop off some of the stuff from the first job because I don't have room in my garage at the moment and I don't have time to sit there and go through it all. So we're going to go ahead and just throw what I think is worthwhile in the storage really quick and then head out of here. While I was at that place, because it was a 55 plus, I mentioned this a while back, that's somewhere that I don't normally go to, and not that they have a gate or anything, so I can technically go whenever I want, but when I was by the elevator, I checked out that bulletin board where they normally have all the paperwork on there, and I took pictures of the property managers' phone numbers and emails, and what I'll do is I'll go home and email them and say, hey, we do junk removal. I was just there for somebody who had a mattress and couldn't bring it down to the bulk area. If you guys have problems with overflow of your bulk area, or if you have, situations where your clients or your residents need to get rid of stuff and they can't, here's our information. Maybe we could set up a system with you guys. And that's just a good way to kind of expand your market a little bit, is every time you go somewhere that's new for you, try to reach out to the people in charge and, promote your business. You got to think apartment buildings, you have evictions, you have illegal dumping, you have overflow of the bulk area, and you have people who just leave shit out by the catwalks that think it's okay, or just say, I don't care, I'm going to put it over here, and now somebody else has to deal with it. So all those reasons would be perfect for a junk removal company to come in. So things to keep in mind. And when you go to storage units, do the same thing. A lot of those big franchises, CubeSmart, Public Storage, you usually have to go up to corporate to work with them. But every now and then you'll get something where, as a franchise, they may do something a little differently. If they can't put you in as a vendor, they can at least pass out your cards. Some places are okay with it. Some places I've been to, they say they're going to do it, and I feel like they're probably not. But then, little do I know, a couple months later, I get a call and they say, yeah, the manager of so-and-so gave me your information. I'm like, didn't think that was going to happen. So it's always worth trying. That's all I got to say. So we're going to go round some of this stuff up really quick and then head out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for that storage unit job.